Oh my gosh!
Back.
Look. Hey, am I allowed to wear this shirt today?
Am I?
I don't know. I don't know.
They couldn't see it last time I had Kobe and Gigi.
I got RIP Kobe, RIP Gigi on the board, RIP Wilt on here. I think today also was the day in 1999 that Wilt Chamberlain passed away. Also,
I didn't realize that.
Point that out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, crazy day. And before we get into all of that, hello again to all our fans and haters. Welcome to another episode of Section.300. I'm your boy G, alongside my boy Alec Foster, here to talk all things Lakers, all the stuff that y'all love to hear about from us. And definitely a whole lot to talk about today, as our boys finally got ring 17. And it's a great day. It's an interesting day, to be honest. A whole lot of narratives being thrown out there. And just what's your first reaction to our guys finally getting the job done?
Yeah, I mean, as a Laker fan, I'm happy to see us get it done. Adds to the Laker lore, our pedigree, championship pedigree, number 17. Now the Celtics can't say they have more championships than us anymore.
Matt.
Exactly. Bill Simmons.
Oh
yeah. Chris Mannix, all the Laker or Celtics Twitter. But as we had said before, admittedly, it felt a little bit different with LeBron at the helm, and this Lakers team was feeling not quite as connected this year. Mm-hmm. But it does still feel good to win. I think waking up today too, I was like, wow, like they really got it done. Like they accomplished the goal. Last night I wasn't like in the streets like like a lot of LA was by the center shoot fireworks.
As Gunna says, there's a whole panoramic going on right now. Y'all need to stay your ass inside. I don't know. I know we want to celebrate, but that COVID
it doesn't chill for special occasions.
Not at all.
But so yeah, I wasn't that elated, but I'm happy that we got it done for sure.
Same here. I'm glad we got the job done. I was at work admittedly as the news was breaking and just hearing it. I was like, oh, we're up 10. Oh, we're up 20. Oh, we're up 30, I think. Okay. I'm not going to second. We wrapped it up. So when it wasn't as dramatic as we had hoped it would be, or as people had expected it to be, I was fine with the blowout, to be honest. But when it didn't come to this dramatic end, like the last few games of the series have gone, it was like, all right, we can breathe. We can enjoy the moment. I'm glad we're finally here. I know on the last episode, we talked a whole lot about our hate for LeBron and a lot of guys on this roster. Even with that being the case, they are Lakers. They are Lakers first beyond however I see them individually. And for them to be in the purple and gold and to get the job done after the whole decade we've had of misery, I know a lot of other NBA fans will consider our these last 10 years great still. But for Laker fans, it's been rough. And for us to finally get back to the top after what we've been through, definitely it was a great moment. And we're still celebrating and very happy that the job has finally been finished. As you've been saying, Jared got one, Dwight got one, Rondo got another one, LeBron got his, AD got his.
I know Alex Russo had a ring.
Yeah. So however you want to feel about them individually, you look at this team as a whole and the fun they were having. J.R. Smith, I don't know how he got shirtless so quick after the game. I saw a video as soon as the last buzzer rang. Yeah, he was shirtless on the court going crazy like he usually does. But just watching the celebration and the outpouring, even with COVID going on, seeing just how happy the city was that they got the job done was amazing to see. And I'm very happy as well. So, definitely a great moment. And we're going to keep this momentum, this energy going for a long while. So I'm happy, very happy.
Shout out to Jeannie Buss as well too. She's the first woman executive to win a championship. So
shout out Jeannie, shout out Rob, shout out
Magic too. We got Bron here.
Magic, he kind of helped LeBron report. Some people say LeBron was going to be here either way, but Magic it definitely helped that he was in the building. So definitely shout out Magic. Also, I guess shout out Magic for getting out the way and letting Rob do his thing. So shout out Magic for that also. And just top to bottom, just a whole lot of great people in this organization that I'm happy got the job done.
Yeah.
On the same token, I want to shout out the Miami Heat. Definitely got to tip your hat to them. Put up a great effort, and though Game 6 was rough, they put up a valiant effort this whole playoffs, and it was impressive to see what they did. And I know it's a little bit too early, but I can see them being back in the same spot. I don't know if it'll be right away next year, but that team has a lot of great pieces that learned a lot in these playoffs, and definitely could build on it and be back
young pieces, forward. Actually.
Definitely. So yeah, salute to everybody involved. It was great. And now as the bubble has come to a close, do you have any thoughts on just how this season went down?
Man, the season was crazy. I guess it was a full year just about, because we're in October. It started in October. No one could have expected it to go this route. I think we were skeptical, as a lot of people were, that they'd be able to get it done in the bubble format with COVID going on. But tip my hat to Adam Silver and the NBA with no COVID cases in the bubble.
People are saying, people. I don't know how it might be serious these days. You don't know, but they're on social media saying the NBA should run the country the way they handle things. They handle it. I mean, everybody else has so far.
They should tap in, hit Adam Silver's line, and strategize as far as how we could better facilitate this period.
And on that same token, Adam Silver's always been a step ahead, it seems, with a lot of things that he's done since he's gotten that spot. Excuse me. So yeah, definitely suit to him, and I'm very happy that he found the way to get the job done and finish this season in the bubble out in Orlando.
Yeah, and I think it ended how we expected it to end. I think we had the Lakers winning the championship a while back. They have two, I think you can say, solidified top 5 players in the league right now.
Yeah.
And with that, no matter the misfits you thought they had on the rest of the roster, those two guys leading the way, it looked like they had the best shot to get it done, and they did.
You can't stop that.
If they didn't, it would have been more of a hit to their personal legacies, especially LeBron. But they did what they were expected to do. They did what they're expected to do.
I just had a thought. Speaking of two top tier players that got the job done, on the flip side, the Clippers, y'all better take some notes because y'all falling apart. The jokes ain't stopping. It's just more heat coming your way. Y'all,
Paul George. That's what happened.
All that smoke y'all sent our way during the season prior to the playoffs. All this. Oh, the Clippers are coming. Oh, Kawhi's coming for y'all. Oh, PG is coming. And it hurts for me saying that. As I've mentioned, I'm a big Paul George fan. But still, all that talk y'all talked all year long, and to not even get to the conference finals.
Right.
How does that feel? How does that feel? I know y'all sick right now.
You can't mortgage your future, Paul George.
Another banner where y'all sitting at home salty because y'all couldn't beat the Nuggets. That's a damn shame. A damn shame. So yeah, y'all got work to do.
They were they were looking ahead to us. They forgot to take care of what was in front of them first, and they still haven't made it to a Western Conference Finals in their history. So we gotta worry about that before a finals and a championship.
Yeah, we ain't trying to hear from y'all to get there at least. So yeah, definitely. As you look forward, look at what I'm excited to see what they could do, because that rivalry, it ain't even a rivalry, but just watching them try to keep up or gain any ground on it.
People are trying to say it's a Clippers town now. Like,
nope. Oh, God. Not at all.
How you could say that, especially after we traded for Anthony Davis too.
Right. No. Sorry. So yeah, loving it all, loving all the reaction around the league. Haters you gotta shut up for at least today and just acknowledge the greatness that we witnessed. Us, I said myself, even as people that aren't the biggest Bron fans or whatever, I watched it and I can acknowledge the greatness at the same time and be like, hey, he got the job done, and definitely it's a major feat what he just did. So yeah, it's a great day in LA. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Where do you want to go next with all this stuff going on?
I mean, we sticking with the NBA and sticking with LeBron. I think the conversation, like you said, that have cropped up today that we expect, that I said we should expect, as far as is he the GOAT talk against him and MJ, and does this exponentially help his resume for GOAT status, getting his 4th ring. He's still 4-6. Like, let's not forget that. But just those kind of discussions that have been happening. I know we don't care a whole lot about it because our feelings kind of are set already. But
as we acknowledged last episode, the GOAT debate has ended for me. Like, if y'all want to say LeBron's better, all right. I'm always going to lean towards Kobe, but I'm not going to argue if you say otherwise. So now as he goes on with his career, I think something I believe it was Stephen A. point out today. It's crazy how when we say he's the 2nd greatest player of all time, it's somehow still a knock. Like I can look at LeBron and be like, hey, I don't think he's better than Michael Jordan, but all other 99.9% of the league that's ever been on an NBA court, he's better than them. And somehow y'all still get mad. It's crazy how that's a diss. Right. But I don't. Again, still with that, I think he's still solidified in that 2 spot. Maybe if he goes and gets 5 and 6, that argument might change. But for now, even with this victory, it's great, and we thank you, and it's a very honorable moment. But it doesn't really change anything for me, to be completely honest. So yeah, he's still locked in at that 2 spot.
Right. I think my issue has been with the GOAT debate for LeBron is that he's still very much like in his career, like he still has years left to play, and he was anointed as maybe the GOAT like 4 years ago already, and I'm like, he still has time left to like build his resume, but he's not there right now.
Yeah.
You don't have to discredit other guys to say he's the best right now. Right. And you can't just discredit what Mike did and because of what era it was in. Like, the talent is there. You can see it. We saw The Last Dance, for those of you that forgot.
I was about to bring that up. And I'm glad we actually didn't record after, what was that, Game 5? Because it was funny to me how people were mad about LeBron passing the ball on that last shot to Danny Green.
That's just the way he plays. Like, he made the right basketball play.
But also people were saying, oh, Kobe and MJ for sure would have shot that ball. I'm like, we all as a nation sat down and watched The Last Dance, all 10 parts just months ago, and saw moments when MJ passed the ball.
Right.
So we literally see the guy that you're comparing him to doing what y'all say he wouldn't, and y'all killing LeBron for that. So it was funny, and the reaction to Danny Green and how they treated him. We had our own. We had a very small taste of that with our reaction to things we said recently. But just how fans react to players and any kind of things they perceive as hate has been funny to watch. So I'm glad they got the job done. I almost forgot about him in our shout-outs, but I want to shout out Danny Green as well for getting another ring. I think this is his 2nd or 3rd straight. 3rd total, but I think it's his
3rd total. Second in a row, though. Yeah,
2nd in a row. So really shout out to him. The way fans treated him after this whole playoffs. We added into that a little bit, but we never went as far as the death threats and things.
No, it was very much undeserved.
It was way undeserved and way
shot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a make or move league.
We all made that how many more jokes at first, but once y'all took it to that next level, that's when we step away. Y'all doing too much. So yeah, really shout out to him and congrats on another ring. So yeah, just seeing how fans react to them and then to our discussion about LeBron. It's just funny, but he's locked in at 2 for me, as I said before.
Yeah, I like to think we're not like those irrational LeBron haters. Like, we can see his game. Like, we respect his ability to play. Like you said, he's number 2 for you. He's number 2 for me too. Like I understand the LeBron love, but we can agree to disagree. Like you said, he's better than 99.9% of everyone else who's ever played the game. So
yeah. I guess since we already kind of alluded to it in the beginning and recently, you also want to respond to what people said about our comments the other day?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I thought we could just reiterate what our personal feelings were, like not speak for each other.
Yeah, you first.
Yeah, me personally, like I was saying that I thought it was unnecessary to put that kind of pressure on the team to move the Mamba jerseys up to Game 5. Like, they were already planning to wear them Game 7.
Yep.
But they added this other element of Kobe into it that I didn't feel was necessary. Like you said, just they should have been focused on winning the game. But I felt they added, as well as the media and Lakers Twitter and Lakers social media, added to that narrative of, oh, they're 4-0 in the Mamba jerseys and they're going to throw them on for game 5. Like, this is going to be it kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And it added fuel to Miami to see all that type of talk. Yeah. So I thought it was just unnecessary pressure that media and Lakers fans put on the Lakers. And that's all I was talking about, as well as the excessiveness of the connecting the numbers to Kobe and that kind of thing. Yeah.
And that point was more what I was trying to allude to. I don't want to say unnecessary as you did, and if you still agree with that, then sure. But I think I understand what people were trying to do. I understand the impact. We have our Kobe stuff on today. You have your Kobe stuff. We're on the board, all that kind of stuff. We absolutely understand the impact of Kobe. He's our favorite player. We love him and miss him, and all those that were lost in that dearly. What we felt was extra was beyond the jerseys and things. Anytime any player did anything, Kuz hits a fadeaway, that's Kobe. Oh, LeBron scored the 81st point, that's Kobe. All the extra little things where anytime y'all tried to make some kind of number play and say it to Kobe, like Kobe sends down some sign, that we felt was too excessive.
Right.
The love for Kobe and the outpouring for Kobe now, we making sure we continue to show our love to Kobe as well.
We're all about that.
That part is totally understood, and all of that is acceptable. What we just were concerned about was taking it too far, attaching all kinds of number games, and again, to the things about the jerseys. Jay Crowder himself said, "Oh, they put the jerseys on, thought in fact they were going to win." It's like as much as we Lakers, I guess we kind of got we want the whole Hollywood type movie of we're wearing the Kobe jerseys and it all comes full circle, and we get the final moment wearing the jersey.
Like I said, we love the tributes to Kobe. Yeah, like we appreciate
totally understand that. But the thing is, the finals are not one sided. You know, the team watching all of this, like, hey, y'all not just about to keep doing this in front of our faces. Like, y'all just gonna have all these tributes or however you want to do it without us having some kind of response. We want to win too. And we're honoring Kobe in always ourselves. So yeah, we just felt like Laker fans they just got a little excessive with how they were using Kobe and everything.
And media especially, because media pushes the narrative, so they can take a lot of the blame for that.
Definitely. And we've seen a lot of that too after the fact now with the job done. Being the job finished, and I even having the ticker down here, like acknowledging that in the Kobe quote, that's fine. But it gets excessive when you have the pictures of Kobe looking down on the Lakers, like, "Hey, good job, guys." That stuff like that, the memes and stuff that coming out of Kobe in the sky looking down. Yeah. I'm like, y'all just have a little more respect for that man. So yeah, that's the thing that bothered me. But yeah, definitely RIP to him and Gigi and all those that were lost, and definitely salute to the Lakers and a job well done this year. So yeah,
we saw what happened in Game 6. Like, they came out with aggression and focus and got the job done. Like, they were focused on getting the win. Like, it wasn't about the other periphery stuff, which you can talk about after you win. Like, just focus on the task at hand. That's what Kobe would do. So like, just respect the man's legacy. We're gonna keep paying tribute to him. We're gonna keep saying RIP. I mean, we miss him dearly, obviously. I know he was an extreme motivation for them, all the way up to Rob Pelinka, who talked about how he could hear Kobe's voice in his head throughout the past however 100 days or whatever in the bubble, and just telling him to focus on the task at hand. Like, it for sure was a motivating factor for them. But all we were saying was to focus on the job at hand, and then you can dedicate it to go. So
it could always be so simple. But yeah, either way, we are here now, job done. And Magic came out and said we're going back to back. You think we go back to back?
I think it's very much possible, because I think the roster can get better. There's a lot of guys that are going to come off the books, and they have the possibility to assign a solid free agent that could be a nice third piece. I mean, KCP was the third best player in the series this final.
Hey,
we can upgrade from KCP. So
a couple weeks ago, we talked about a coach moving teams, and that was Billy Donovan heading over to Chicago. Mm-hmm. If Zach LaVine's not in rebuild mode anymore and wants to win, we might have a spot for you. I was hurt that Chicago didn't let him go to Sacramento. He signed to Sacramento a year ago, I believe. But Chicago
there was like a team option, so they crashed it. Yeah.
But yeah, he still looks like a great piece. And if he wants to go somewhere else, and Chicago's open to moving him, come on down to LA. we definitely could use.
We'd have to make the money work for him because I think he's getting 20+ mil or something.
Yeah, but just saying that there are guys out there that there are a few moves Lakers can make.
Danilo Gallinari, for one, who congratulated the Lakers.
With a straight shot. He basically said, "Call me." That's what he said.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Exactly. So the Lakers could make a move that solidifies them for a clear route for a repeat. But there's other teams elsewhere. I'm very interested still in seeing how the Warriors handle that second pick that they have. If they trade it, if they keep it and get one of these young guns on the way, or if they find a way to get Giannis, as everybody jokes about, or where Giannis even goes himself. So there's a lot of potential. Moving pieces are in the NBA that can shift things up and make things a little bit harder for the Lakers going forward. But for now, though, I'm going to agree with Magic and say we're going back to back, and I'm going to enjoy the ride. So yeah, there'll be great things there.
For sure, it's a way too early prediction. I think for sure a Western Conference Finals appearance is in order.
The funny thing is, it's not really way too early. I mean, the next season starts in December. So
way too early for the finals because the finals are going to be in it.
Sure, I get you.
But
yeah,
I think because like you said, the Warriors are going to be better. A couple teams that are still improving, like the Mavericks, are going to be better.
Right.
I think, and teams in the East, like you said, Miami's probably going to be back and they'll be better, and they might get a free agent as well too.
That's true.
Boston is going to be a little bit better because their young guys are the ones that drive that team, and they're going to be another year more experienced. So I think the Lakers will be back contenders for sure. AB's like 26 or 27.
It's so
the beginning of his prime still going. Yeah. So he's got a lot of time left. Like I said, they can make roster moves to get a little bit better with this Lakers squad. LeBron is the Terminator. He's like 35 years old, but doesn't seem to have lost much of a step. He's not quite as athletic as he used to be, but
I mean, even with him losing a step, if you even want to say that, his mind and his IQ is so much higher than everybody else's that he finds ways to make things work with what he has. So yeah, I think he'll be just fine for another year.
I always see that tweet circulate every year that's like, "Thank God LeBron's 30, only a couple more years."
He's still here. And he said he's got a few years to go. He said he's still got some time left. Hopefully he doesn't put all the energy into Bronny's ass when he gets home, because Bronny
should be straight. Since they won the chance, Bronny should be straight. If they lost,
I don't think it matters. You was on IG Live with the no. You're gonna have to hear about that. You're gonna have to feel that. So yeah, definitely prayers up to that man. So we'll see. But I don't have anything else. Definitely continue to celebrate this Lakers victory. Very happy, and I'm very excited to see where this team goes next. As much as I once was, as much as I said last episode, how I'm not the biggest fan of theirs, as I said already on here, I'm very happy for their success. I loved hearing the words that people like Dwight Howard and how he said, "Keep going for your dreams." And we know the ups and downs he's been through, and how and the motivational kind of speech he gave in his victory was great to hear. Yeah. Seeing Jared celebrate, seeing Jared Dudley, as much as I make fun of him or whatever, seeing him get one has been great. So definitely an amazing moment, and I think we are going to carry that momentum on to next season. So yeah, I'm very happy right now.
Yeah, I'm in agreement for sure.
So yeah, that's all we got today. That's all for the NBA for the moment. We'll be back very soon to talk about all the NFL things going on right now. As I turn to my TV, the Chargers and the Saints are playing right now, actually. So there's plenty of stuff to talk about. It was a crazy weekend in sports as well. So we'll be back.
We'll talk about MLB too. Got the Dodgers.
Definitely MLB things to discuss also. And yeah, we thank y'all for watching. Continue to show love, whether it be on our IG at Section.300 or on Twitter on Section.300 Pod. Follow me at Just Say G and Alec here at LakersFan24 on Twitter and Alec R. Foster on IG. Also, for our viewers here, thank you again. Make sure you subscribe to the show and leave a comment down below. We'd love to chat with y'all. And yeah, we'll see you guys again very soon. Appreciate y'all. Peace.